This was the team arriving earlier on. And for the Sunbirds, for Dmitry Muzeski, 37 years of age, he announced that he was retiring and is retiring from volleyball at the end of the season. What a way it might be for him to leave with another SV League title under his belt. I once had to interview him, and in order to do so, in order for that not to happen, with the camera ended up facing the ceiling, I stood on a chair, as did my camera operator, so that we could be on the same level. At 2 meters and 18, a player that was started playing through the middle, and then he transitioned to the opposite, to the finals, and then they had to make a decision of who they're going to support, and they've gone with Bluteon. But it's Sunbirds who are coming out onto court first. This is how they're lining up. Taishi Onodera, number 1, through the middle. Masahiro Sakita, number 8, is setting. Ran Takahashi. Takahashi ran number 12 through the outside. Dmitry Muzeski in the opposite slot, number 13. Reno Niki, number 14, through the middle. And Igor Kliuka, number 18, through the outside. Tomohiro Ogawa, number 10, libero. That is who? Oliver Lecat, who was assistant in 23-24 and with Montpellier prior to that, has decided can get the job done. Time now for Forever Blue. And for those of you who are Forever Blue fans who've not been able to make it to the arena, well, you've got the next best seat in the house in front of your screens watching this one. It will be Antoine Brizard, number 6, setting. A no start for Shoma Tomita, number 5, through the outside, who's had a really good season. It is, in fact, going to be Masato Kai, number 15, through the outside, with Miguel Angel Lopez, number 81, through the outside, and then Larry through the middle, along with Keitaro Nishikawa. So an interesting lineup for Bluteon, interesting for Samuel, who has been tinkering with his lineup throughout the season to try and find the perfect blend. It's the SV League, the final showdown, match number 3. Osaka Bluteon serving, the Sunbirds receiving, looking for first point. But for Kliuka, yes. Oh, he's given touch. He has got that. He wasn't sure he had got that. And the straight away, let's go challenge, because Bluteon are going, hey, what? Are you having a laugh? We didn't touch that. It's nowhere near it. You know how tall he is? It's match number 3 of the SV League Championship final to see who will be crowned champion for 25-26. Bluteon looking to make it a hat-trick, 3 in a row. 11 league titles they've won, 4 of them with Dmitry Muzeski. Only 4 clubs in his career for Muzeski, interestingly enough. Started off in Ukraine with Spirana Garviskoy Obel back in 2005 as a little blocker, and then was snapped up, went straight to Belgorod, then to Oshkol, back to Belgorod before moving to Osaka. Is there touchy? No touch. Break point start for Bluteon. Masato Kai with the serve. And it's not a bad one. This time, Kliuka brings the heat, and the point goes to Suntory. Brizard's had an excellent season for Bluteon. really thrived and revelled with his teammates and his skill level. Another player who's absolutely thrived is Lopez. Goodness me, what a season he's had. What a player he is as well. 1m90, been with the club since the 24-5 season, came from Alvayanes with Cruzeiro prior to that. Hugely massive hit, one of the hardest hitters of the volleyball you will find anywhere in the world, not just here in the SV League. Well, well played by Muzeski. Decided I don't need it to hit, I can volley it. Nice pass. Good cover from Yamamoto, as you expect. Not bad cover as well from Grizzard. Rally-tastic. Oh, do you know what? I was looking at it thinking, oh, it's going to stay in play. And thought the Libero got it and suddenly realised, no, that's Sekita running after that. For Suntory, but the ball had gone back through the antenna. I don't think he could have. Even if he had brought it back, it wouldn't have counted. Nishida, first opportunity to see where he's at right now with his serve. Not bad, just gets it in, makes Suntory have to play it, which they do, and Kliuka's over the top. What a swing. Ball. Top hit from Nishida. He wants this, doesn't he? Which is good. Because when he plays well, the team plays well. Passing's going well so far. Both teams able to make their side-outs work as a result of that. Monadera puts that one away. He had a block point. An ace. And 5 attacks in the match. Got his ABS in match number 2. Attacks, blocks, and serves. Touch. Well played, Masato Kai. He's got to be playing well for him to be on the court ahead of Shoma Tomita. It's been a tough season for Masato Kai, who started the season on the court, then didn't show the form that was required of him, and Tomita came in, did a great job and kept him on the bench for most of the season. But here and now, in this match, the biggest match of the season, he gets the start. And not only that, he'll be that little bit fresher as well, having played a few less matches than everybody else. Good up, good save, down ball, free ball effectively. Here comes Suntory. And Takahashi round gets the point. Ebbing and flowing at the moment. Many would have said that this would have been wrapped up 2 matches to nothing by Suntory coming into this, the way they played this season. But now that Bluteon are here, it's anyone's for the taking, isn't it? For those of you who are making your predictions, those of you that are supporting Suntory, well, you're going for Suntory. Those of you supporting Bluteon, you're going for Bluteon. And the rest of you, like me, who love the game, you'll be hoping for 5 sets of exciting volleyball. And actually, volleyball will be the winner. For Bluteon to get the win, they really are going to have to pull out all the stops and put in the performance they did in match number 2. For Suntory, they can go high and wide to Kliuka and to Muzeski and really put the pressure on Bluteon in their block defence. If they can do that enough with good ball in, then that's what's going to happen. It's going to be a tough, tough day at the office for Bluteon. It's all ifs, buts and maybes right now, though. It's the tallest and the shortest volleyball players as well on display. Sekita, just 177, Muzeski 218. Good up from Kai. Nishida against Kliuka, has to come up with something special. He does. And this is going to be part of Bluteon's strategy throughout this match. They cannot just swing at the block because the block is well formed and it's high. They're going to have to be clever and crafty and cagey. And they are doing that at the moment. Bluteon lead by 1. Good pass. Good save. That's a bit tight. Will favour Kliuka. Ooh, well done. Touches from Muzeski. He's had the block of the season. Kliuka with a great swing. For those of you that didn't see it, Muzeski just got a little bit out of position and he made a standing block, just throwing his arm up in the air to get the point. Look at that from Kliuka. No stopping that one. Yep, Nishida's in the wrong spot. Well played, Nishida. Good ball in from Lopez. And as a result, look, you got the options, one-on-one through the middle. And a good put away by Nishikawa. And it's Nishikawa to serve. Picking on Kliuka as he's the front court swing hitter. Now then, Muzeski, as he caught some fingers. No, he didn't. Well, that is an unexpected error from Muzeski. Didn't quite reach the ball with his last step, so he was just chasing it a little bit. Didn't get the control then as a result. And probably want to make up for it with his next swing. Sekita has other plans. He'll find Takahashi Ram. And Suntory are back to within a point. Lovely work on the pipe attack. Larry was nowhere, and even then when he did put his hands up, he's not taking away the angle that Ram had set up. What a serve. Muzeski with the ace. Wonderful serve from Muzeski. Right into that hallway of hesitation between the passers. It's so interesting to watch Muzeski when he first came to play in Japan, and it was as if the game was going at 2 times speed for him, and he had to evolve quickly, and he certainly has done that. Takes the middle out of the attack. Kliuka plays a decent recycle. And then Kai caught flat-footed, so Suntory take the point. Watch Masato Kai playing middle back. He's taken a late reaction to that. Didn't really take a timing in the right time. Kliuka. Solid siding out from Bluteon, holding on to a slender lead. With a quick serve, trying to catch the Sunbirds out of rotation. It's worked. They got them a little bit jammed up. It's been given as out, but Ram thinks there's a touch. No, he thinks it's in. That's what the coach is going with. Rand said touch, but coach is saying in. Where are we going? What are we having? Ball in out, it is. That's what they're looking for. So now we go and see whether or not the squish factor is a factor. In other words, how much does that ball compress down on the floor? Does it compress down enough to tag the line? Let's look from end on. No. Say I, and you. Oh, yes! Yes! Let's go back. That's in! He has squished it to the line! Well played, Oliver Legat, with that call. Get out there, win the first, and you can see why the lines person had signalled it out to start with, because you don't see the squish in real time. However, most referees, most lines people will go, well, if it's shadowing that line, the circumference above it is over it, it will have squished onto it. 9 times out of 10. In other words, 60% of the time, it works every time. Sato Kai now, he's a player who really needs to get his next ball in. Does have a habit, can make a run of errors if he's not careful like that. Look at that, an error, then he's been served on. Suntory knew exactly where to go after that last play, and it was after Kai. He hasn't really got into the match yet. Lovely ace serve, Suntory lead by 2. Timeout called. Those are the substitutes for Osaka. And the substitutes for Bluteon, Peng Shikun and Tamita Sharma, very big players for the team, and Brian Bagunas as well. It's a good serving sub, has had court time this season as the Philippines international. Onodera to serve again. Former JT Thunders player for many seasons before joining the Sunbirds in 2023. Originally from Tohoku High School and then Tokai University. National team player. So to that man. Goodness me, Tomohiro Ogawa. As Yamamoto rather, who's been was with the Sakai Blazers, FC Tokyo before that. Oh, unbelievable. Muzeski. Another error, that's 2 from him. It's almost unheard of. Yeah, head scratching moment there. Larry out, and he'll go off for a libero to come in the form of Yamamoto. Strong rotations now for Suntory with 3 huge blockers in at the net and attackers. Setter in the back row, so 4 attacking options in transition if they can make it with Kliuka in the pipe. None of that's happening because Nishida makes the side out. Lovely. She opens up the cross-court angle, lets that ball come to him a little bit more so he can really find that line. Ogawa got no chance. Broussardi's a good jump server, Broussardi. Gets a lot of weight behind the ball, and he's got a very good thumb-up cutty across to position 1. He hasn't used that one just yet. Suntory then holding on to a lead. They've managed to wrestle it back from Bluteon in this opening set. Unsurprisingly, ball going after Kai, but that's good. He'll be very happy with that one. Getting the pass And then quickly out ready for the swing, in which he's got a freebie, thanks to Muzeski not going after that. Tricky that for Kliuka to get a swing on it. Oh, goodness sake, great balance. Whoa, even better block, though, from Muzeski. Great balance from this Nishida. Nearly lost his footing, but he wanted to get out to have the swing. And look at that. Oh, my days. I mean, Muzeski doesn't have to leave the floor anymore. Why is he retiring? He can play with not even having to jump. Unsurprisingly, Tomita's in. He'll be thinking he should have started. Masato Kai has gone to the bench. Straight after him, no surprise with that. Well played, well played. Lopez with a very, very clever hit. He knows he's got two massive blockers against him. Slightly out of system play in that he's not everybody's running, so he has two blockers and he works that well. And Bluteon will level. Good up. It's a bit on the tight side. Too tight. And Muzeski's not going to miss that through the middle. He's happy to step in, and he still does hit the middle every now and again. Comes in for a little quick attack. He's had one ace already in this set. Muzeski to serve. Very clever. Smart play from Lopez. Against Sakita, mind, he could have had a swing. He's way over the top of him. He's got a little bit too far in front. The ball jumped a little too early. And the ball didn't reach him quickly enough, is what he would have liked. Kliuka. Perfect pass. Side out achieved. That's the aim. You get that ball in, and then you can split the blockers, and this has to go. Has to go to Lopez. He's going to be over the top of Sakita all match long, and it's the mismatch they have to exploit on every opportunity. Gonna come back, well saved by Sakita, who's in with the fans at the moment. He needs to get back in and block. Well, that's not going to happen. Onodera has to try and step up, and the first swing for Tomita puts Bluteon in front. Well played, good save, but a great swing from Tomita. Interesting to know, isn't it, what Muzeski's going to do once he does say goodbye at the end of this match. Where's he going? What's he doing? Going to do some coaching, some punditry. They'll definitely need a bigger box though if he's going to do some punditry. Challenge call. Is there touches? are there touches? Not is there. Is there a touch, or are there touches? Get it right, Lucas. Oh, but the cat was great with his last challenge. That'll be no then. But look at that, there are their hands. There's Muzeski's head. His head is above their hands, so he's over the top. Doesn't find the court. Touch from Tomita, we carry on. 2 in front. And this time a better angle from Ran Takahashi. I don't think he's found the court with this. It's a bit too steep. Oh, the net's, unfortunately for him, taking it out of play. Oh, what a serve. There's so much pace. When you see it going that fast on your screens, you know that that is quick, because in the arena it is even quicker. Nothing quite like seeing the Lopez serve IRL. Kai Kotaro is on, number 19, 23 years of age, opposite, been with the club since 23-24, from Senshu University. Prior to that, his high school was Nichinan Shintoku. Another change, number 23, Kashiwara Katsuki, middle blocker, from Varese, Hokkaido. He's been with the club though since 22-23, so a few changes then for Suntory as they look to get back into this. Kai knows he had a chance. Will he get another one? He might not, you know. Well, his brother's come on, his brother's gone off. That's why it went to Kai. What story, the brothers playing against each other. Kotaro and Masato. Yeah, Nishida's on. Interested to see what kind of hairstyle he's going to sport for the VNL. Brizard will sport that one, no doubt. Larry, well, his changes quite often. Sometimes he's got the dreads. Sometimes he's just let it free flow. Role models, trendsetters. Icons. Larry with the serve. Chase was on. It's too far away, though. No need for Nishida to be bowing at all. He slid on that one. No one to apologise to. Except maybe his teammates for not getting this. Yep, you're not getting that, says Muzeski. He's back in the game. But right now, Bluteon up by 2. This would be great for them to take the first set, really. Would make it interesting. Oh, what a hit. What a hit from Lopez. Where does he get it from? How does he hit it so hard? It's all about the technique, getting his sequencing right. Look at that hip go, and the arm is through in the blink of an eye. There's no stopping that. Brizza. Running a little double quick out in front of Sekita with that one. Watch Muzeski. Muzeski even with the pass. And he was up ready. That would have been no contest. Him against Nishida at that pace. No contest anyway. The ball goes to the floor. But it is set point for Bluteon here. Kai's back in. A reprieve for Masato Kai. What a reprieve it would be if he could get himself an ace here. It is set point for Bluteon. Not far away. Good lead by Ogawa. Change. Takahashi Rui is in. Nihon University graduate, been with the club since 21-22 season. Good serve. Oh, what a hit. Lopez, he casually walks off. He knows he got that point. And Bluteon have taken the opening set. 25-22. Good errors, but Muzeski with a couple. Only 2 errors from Bluteon in attack. It's 5 errors in serve, 4 errors in serve for the Sunbirds. Ready for set number 2. Sekita to get us underway. That's a good serve, making Larry have to play it. He doesn't want to have to play the ball. He's a middle. Oh, I say it's another level of power from Lopez. The fact that that ball's gone to the baseline and still caught Kliuka off guard is incredible. Good serve, Nishida. Just delayed the swing enough so that the block could get touches. Oh, well played, Kai. That was super quick on the pipe attack from Masato Kai. No chance for the defense. What's in? It's an ace serve from Nishida. Ogawa thought that was going out and got out of the way of it. Look at that. What a serve that is. What a start for Bluteon. They're up 3-0. Try to change that to the line. If that was not caught the net, that could have been trouble. That could still be trouble. Takahashi round with the error. He's hoping for block touch, but now he's saying no, and the coach has called it. He said, oh no, I don't want it now. Well, he's too late, you've had it. Well, they decided not to award it. Oh, they've let it go. Well, their buzzer came in, didn't it, for the challenge. And now it's going to be timeout instead. And unsurprising, 4-0 Bluteon.
Touch the net. Be patient, hein? Exclamative. Be patient. Okay, one ball, let's go.
Hiroto Kishimura not able to play this one, but such a big squad for both teams. You only got your 14, but most teams in the league, 20 plus players. Nishida with the serve. Great start this for Bluteon. Well done, Muzeski. Not sure he's ever going to tip it where he did, but it doesn't really matter what I'm sure or unsure about, does it? It's just the fact that Lopez has come in, he's snuck in, and now there's no one to play that ball. If he drops off on the angle and drops back, he might be able to go after it. Easy one for Lopez to deal with. Well played, Sakita. Free ball for Bluteon. Nishida. He's got himself going big time now. 5-1. Super swing. I'm not sure Kliuk has made the call. Well, this is just unbelievable. Not what you would expect from the Sunbirds. There's a legend watching on, Shimizu, Kunihiro Shimizu. That'll work. Kliuk gets the block. That just lets Bluteon know we have not gone away. We are here to play. Oh, he's got it off him and out. Now they have a point. Nishida finds a good angle cross court. Now this for Bluteon is all about, hey, let's just play our game here. Let's just play side out volleyball. We've got a massive lead, nothing silly. And we can be 2 sets to nothing up and really put the pressure on Suntory. played, Muzeski. He makes it look like a badminton net at times. What a serve. What a block. A triple on Kai. And a break point back for the Sunbirds. He's gone right to the middle of the block, though. I mean, look, he's got Sekita on that line. He's got to try and go over his shoulder to the line, has he? Hasn't he? A good serve. And there's a chance for another break point. Well, that's not going to happen. Bluteon make their side out. Nothing that Kluger's going to do with that. He's come up, and it's over the top of him. He's beaten. He can't. If he turns, if he stays low and turns and goes lower to where the ball has gone higher, he's got a chance. But the thing is, you get drawn into it when you see it like that. Serve from Kai. Good touch. Lopez just gets it back over. Reset block defense for Bluteon, but here comes Muzeski. He's not made it. You're kidding. No, I can't believe it either. You see the fan behind the referees. We are all like, what a pickup from Kai. He's certainly getting himself back into this game. He's been a little up and down. But what a lead at the moment for Bluteon. Got it off the block. The lines person end on saw it. The lines person to the side really didn't, but followed the lines person on the end. Doink. Onodera. Good serve. Free ball for Bluteon, for Sunbirds. And they're now just piling it on to Muzeski to say, come on, get us back into this. And he is doing. So that is full on. Lopez, I think we're going to have a challenge here because he's hit the net. Did he catch the fist then? That's a bit of a wobble, wasn't it? But that's good work from Suntory and from Sekita to go up, because you can't really see what he's done with your peripheral to know that, and you're looking at the fingers, but he makes fists and the ball's gone over the top. But did it catch his fist? Yeah, it did. It looked like he did because it made his whole arm move. Having a good old look at it. Brizard's gone about the business of being great in this match, hasn't he? He's not made it anything about him. There's been no second ball, nothing silly. He's played really stable volleyball, finding his attackers, trying to put the ball in the best position possible for them. And that's how you know he's playing well. Everybody's just going about their business of doing what needs to be done. The only player who's kind of drawing attention for not doing that is Masato Kai, but he's bounced back in this set with some great volleyball. Some super serving, good defense. And the pressure really is on the Sunbirds here right now. They need this, that's for sure. And they're not admitting to it. Sakita's saying, I'm not admitting to any touch. So maybe it didn't, but in the first glance, it just looked like his right arm, his foot, you could just seem like there was a bit of a tremor go through it. As the ball went through it, but difficult, because it's going to be difficult to see, isn't it, when you've got a fist. Now that's going to be difficult to kind of catch any movement, so you're going to have to look down the arm to see if any of that force transfers down into the forearm, a little bit of forearm wiggle wobble, maybe. Everyone, hand on face. Here we go. Oh, net touch by Sakita. Oh, tuck your shirt in. So that's what it was all about. So it's fine, it's a net touch by Sakita. You're okay, Lopez, you're okay.
映像でご覧の通り、ボールが落ちる前にサントリーの選手が先にネットを触れておりました。従いまして、このラリーはブルテオンのポイントとなります。
I think they called for no touch, but the referees have seen that he's touched the net with his jumper. But he's saying, I didn't ask for that. Yeah, you didn't ask for it, but they've seen it, so they'll give it. And he knows it, doesn't he? Yeah, you may touch the net as he went to block it. Did he? Yeah, he did, yeah. We've shown it to everyone watching around the world, so if you could just get back to your position, that'd be great. Okay, yeah, you touched the net. But we weren't looking for that. We were looking for block touch. Yeah, I know you were, but we saw a net touch, so it's a net touch. Net touch, lads. We need to side out. Great position then for Bluteon remains at the moment. Work to be done by Suntory. Well, it's caught the antenna here, Muzeski. He's gone thumb down on that to try and find the line. That's not worked. Goodness me. And it's back to a 5-point advantage for Bluteon. Well, that was a chance for Larry because he really needed to just go on full-on commit in that block, knowing that what Sakita's tendencies are. He's played against him all season. He knows what he's like in the national team. He would have been thinking he's probably going to go middle here. He never really committed to it. But side out is achieved. Now, for those of you wondering, a side out is a term that gets you hear it all the time. What does it mean? It derives from when volleyball was played and you could only score a point when you were serving by winning that rally. So you needed to get the other side out of service so that you could then go back and serve and try and score a point. And it's that side out. Pretty much the end sentence of every coach in a timeout. Side out. When you're the one that's called it. So well played, Sakita, having to go with the one hand for Takashi Ran to get the job done. The Sunbirds, they've got to keep their eyes off the scoreboard here. Just focus on the processes they need, like siding out, then going back to serve. One touch, 1 point, one play at a time. Kai goes after his brother, who's equal to it. And Larry finds a way through. Broussard getting the plaudits. Thought he was going out wide, didn't they? Well, Cameron player did. Good up. Kai's gone a bit early, but they've managed to keep it in play. And Nishida does the right thing. That's close to being a double touch. It's not called, and it is a point for Sunbirds. The rules are now you can send the ball over the net, but if you double touch it when you're sending it over there, it's a double touch. But if you double touch it anywhere else in the rally, it's okay, as long as it stays on your side. Good work by Ran. That's excellent work. Excellent work for Bluteon. Really scrapping for their side outs. Working so hard in their passing. Bit of a frustrator that for Broussard. Didn't quite catch it. Well played on Adera. Wow, that is so close. You got the speed of Lopez on that play. He's almost at the same time as the middle blocker. Five-point lead once again. They got to 6-1 in at the start of this second set, and they've just not allowed Suntory back into this. And look at that, what a block! It's getting better and better for Bluteon here. That is a super block. Well played, Nishikawa. Good serve, Kai. This has to go wide. Land's not made it. Did it catch anyone on the way through? I don't think it has. These are just too many unforced errors from the Sunbirds right now. It's 20-13 to Bluteon. Timeout by the Sunbirds. Lovely pass. That's right to where Muzeski can do something with it, but it's Bluteon who have the chance. Oh no! Antenna caught by Lopez. Onodera. Okonomiyaki! Oh, good coverage from Ram, but this has to go back. It's a bit crowded over there. It doesn't matter, though. Muzeski gets the point. Is there a big finish to this second set for the Sunbirds? Went a little bit too far over to the left of the block. Still, however, 5-point advantage for Bluteon. Will they get 4 points? Bluteon, that is, before Suntory can catch them up, because it's a huge differential when you look at the race to 25 here. They need 10 points, Suntory. Bluteon need 4. He can't really point at anyone else, can he? Ishikawa, when he makes a serve into the net, he can't go, well, that was your fault. Why was it my fault? Well, because I don't want to blame myself. Nicely done. Concentrate on the pass. Oh, I say, that is monstrous. Muzeski. Oh. Oh. Yeah, hello, yeah. This is anyone? Oh.
Right. It's a great position. Okay. We think about this side out. Shoma comes to pass, okay? Cover our attacks. Let's go. Yes. Let's go. Allez. Win.
Great position still for Bluteon here. Muzeski's moved up to the top scorers now. He's got 13 points. Lopez 10, Nishida 9, Ran 5, Onodera 4, Kliuka 4. He's gone quiet, hasn't he, Kliuka? And Tomita is in. Just the 1 point for him so far in the match. That is a lovely pass. And the outcome is as expected. Side out achieved. Brizard has been mixing it up nicely, actually. Trying to find as many players as he can, trying to make it as difficult as possible for Sunbirds block. Good serve. Can't go high enough at times to get to Muzeski, and that is what Brizard was faced with then. That's monstrous. A kaiju block for the Sunbirds. They are trying to get back into it. That is a great block. Well stopped by Ren Oniki. Ran once again. Easy ball this time. And that is out of here. 23-19 for Bluteon. They are 2 away from a 2-0 lead. If you can believe that. Wowzers. Good touch to bring up set point. Nishida, he's done it. It is 24-19. They are loving it right now, the Bluteon players and fans. Lopez. 4 opportunities to win this set from serve reception. Does Brizard go on too? He hasn't done in this entire match yet. That's a little bit too far off the net for him to do it. It doesn't matter. Tomita puts it down. 25-20. And Bluteon lead the Sunbirds by 2-0 in this SV League Championship final, match number 3. Bluteon are 1 set away from the championship title. It's must-win set territory now for the Suntory Sunbirds as we go into set number 3 of this SV League Championship final, the showdown. That's going to stay in play. And so too will that. It's the angle he loves the most, Muzeski. It's the angle that everyone tries to stop him on, but generally they don't, and they haven't here. Well played. Bluteon on the board with Kai. Well, this is a good start from Suntory. Muzeski. Nishida gets himself set once again. That's a great serve. It's an ace serve from Nishida. super serve. That is very good for Bluteon. Well, this is just amazing for Bluteon, isn't it? A 3-point lead already in this set and a timeout called by Suntory. One thing's for sure for Bluteon right now, they are in such a good position, but they get a little bit like Suntory. Both teams really got to keep their eyes off the scoreboard here. For Bluteon, so they can just get into the rhythm and keep doing what they're doing like that. Another ace serve for Bluteon, and Lopez getting in on the act. Takahashi Ran has got no chance with that one. Oh, that went far away. Good cover. Great block. There's a real focus about Bluteon at the moment. Oh, he got another one. 2 blocks in a row, and look at this lead for Bluteon. That is a big run of points for Bluteon. Change has been made. Well, this is great work. Bluteon, slow it down a bit. That's got to have been reaching over the net from Brizard. It is. It will be Suntory's point. Suntory brought in Kenji Sato, number 2. Oh, great strength from Brizard. And a great angle from Muzeski. Just got to keep doing what they're doing right now, Bluteon, because Suntory don't have an answer. That's a good block touch. Can they capitalize? Tiuka. Yes, he can. Yes, he can. Brown with the serve. That's such a good pick-up. So is that. Oh, what a turn and touch from Muzeski. A real scramble on both sides. And that is just magnificent from Lopez. Lovely pick-up. And then look at this. I've got a swing chance. I'm going to take it. Not to be from the serving line for Kai. Not coming back. Great blocking. Good up. Great play, Bluteon. They mean business, they really do. They're getting touches on Muzeski, they're converting them into points. Serving pressure, not quite as Bluteon would have liked it. Suntory capitalise. As soon as they get the middle to jump, that's it. It's a freebie on the pipe for Ram. Well, that is a massive let-off, isn't it? Sekita was going to ping it down, but it didn't quite get high enough to get over the net. And really good play from Brizard, not to panic, but to wait and see. And he's able to give Lopez the ball. That is just great work by Bluteon. Pass. Muzeski does what he's there for. 2 points in it. Touch. Good save. But it's free ball. 2 front row attackers and 2 in the back row. One of them, Muzeski, and he'll get the point. Nishida's in a really tough spot. He's the one he's got to defend against Muzeski on those angles. And it's not easy to do so. Oh, well played. Oh, really well played. Because Tomita got there a bit too early. He's jumped. He's got to use his hang time. But the disguise on this, such a good disguise. Everyone's left flat-footed in defense. Well played, Tomita. Nice. Quick swing from Takashi Ran before the block gets set. She's then able to really send it deep off of those hands. And no one playing deep enough at 6 for Bluteon. That is excellent from Brizard. No panic, just using the ball's energy to move it into the block and then out of play. Made it look easy, it wasn't. Everyone went a bit too quick on that one. And again on that one. But there's a chance. Oh, goodness me, Muzeski, that's ridiculous. Another chance for Bluteon. Good up. Kliuka gets it done. That's a huge point for Suntory. Huge. That could have been 19-15 for Bluteon. A massive lead, but no, somehow, with a little bit of ingenuity from Muzeski and a crazy good touch, Suntory end up taking the point. Straight back to business. This is what Bluteon have done so well in this match. No matter what Suntory have done, they come back with a point or two. Straight away, Bluteon back to business, side out. Keep those points ticking over. Too much sauce on there from Tomita. top touch. Can they capitalise? Yes, they can! Larry! Well, he's not had much to do in this match. But that will do nicely. Oh, how did he not touch the net? It doesn't matter, Kliuka! What is going on? That's unbelievable. Sakita did everything right. He's kept the ball in play, and somehow Kliuka hasn't. Look at this lead now, 22-17. Bluteon are 3 away from victory. Has he got that? He hasn't. I do not believe what I am seeing here. 23-17. Total focus from Bluteon. Oh, I don't believe. This is unbelievable. It is match point for Bluteon. Championship point for Osaka Bluteon. They're going to challenge this, though. They have to. They have to see if it's in. Just a series of unforced errors from Kliuka and Muzeski. A long, long wait. Just adding to the drama. An anxious look up to the big screen. This is Pavlov's ball right now. It is both in and out. Oh, they're looking for a touch. Oh, it is a touch. It's off the pinky of Larry. Oh, I say. The smiles return. It is not championship point. It is championship point now, though. What a moment. They are on the verge of glory. Nishida, the captain, with the serve. He's only gone and done it. It's an ace serve for Nishida. And Bluteon are the SV League champions. What a performance. A straight sets victory. After losing the first match, they took the second 3-2 and they have cleanly swept Osaka Sunbirds in straight sets, 22-20, 18. They have earned it. Congratulations to Thomas Sumavu, who has orchestrated a magnificent comeback for his team. And what a way to do it. Nishida, the captain, with an ace. And the league title goes to Bluteon. Bitter disappointment for Suntory. tears of joy to Bluteon. Both teams gave it their all. It's not going to be the end that Muzeski would have wanted to finish his career with the championship title, but it is Nishida and his team who have come up trumps. Bluteon won the Panasonic Energy Cup. They were second in the Club World Championships, and now they have won the league. And look, they can hardly believe it. It's all too much for Nishida. It's his second SV League title for Nishida. The last time he won it was when Bluteon won back in 2019-2020 season.
長いシーズン、そしてチャンピオンシップ、数々の激闘を乗り越え、頂点に立つ、その栄光を手にしたクラブは大阪ブルテオン。優勝クラブの皆様、表彰台へとお進みください。皆様、拍手でお迎えください。
Time for the team to take their place on the podium. Suntory Sunbirds have made their exit to allow for this moment. That's how cool it is. They've already got the logo for Bluteon on there. Amazing.
公益社団法人 SP リーグ大川正明チェアマンよりチャンピオンバナーが贈呈されます。
Where's Bizarre going? I think he might be getting the MVP, and I think that would be an excellent. Keep it level. Yeah, lovely. Oh. Oh, that's class.
続きましてチャンピオンシップ MVP の発表です。このファイナルで流れを変え勝負を決めクラブを頂点へと導いたチャンピオンシップ MVP に輝くのは大阪ブルテオン背番号11番西田有志選手です。
The actual MVP is the captain, it's Nishida. Oh, very nice. Little memento to go on the mantelpiece or the display cabinet. Fitting, wasn't it, really? The captain serving for the match. How many times this season has he done that? He's done it loads. And how many times has he got an ace to win the match? Loads. Congratulations, Yuji Nishida, most valuable player.
Osaka Bluteon を代表してキャプテン西田有志選手に公益社団法人 SB リーグ大川正明チェアマンよりチャンピオントロフィーが贈呈されます。
They have all been waiting for. Congratulations, Osaka Bluteon, the SV League champions for 25-26. Oh, we've all gone too early.
大同生命 SV リーグメンチャンピオンシップファイナル優勝は大阪ブルテオン。
There we have it, it's your champions for the 25-26 season of the SV League, Osaka Bluteon. We all got there in the end, and Bluteon got over the line in the end. We cannot wait for next season. We hope that you will join us. It'll all be live and uninterrupted again on VVTV. It's been an epic journey for all the teams and a fairy tale ending for Bluteon. Until next time, everybody, goodbye.